Alright guys, welcome back to another Total War Warhammer 2 replay, and we have a bit of a short one here today, but it was an interesting one at least. I keep fighting High Elf players who have the exact same build, just about. I keep getting wrecked. Now that means one of two things. One, the High Elves are really strong. Or two, the fact that since I keep facing the same builds and I keep losing, means that I suck. Or both. Probably that I'm just not being very good at it. But anyway, my build today, I'm playing as the Dark Elves and my opponent is playing as the Orcs. I brought with me in my army, Malekith on his little lizard there. 3 Dark Shards as shields, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Har-Ganath Executioners, a unit of Cold One Knights, and a unit of Dark Riders with repeater crossbows. My opponent in his army has brought 3 Squigherds. 2 units of Orc Biggins, 3 units of Black Orcs, 2 units of Orc Boys, 2 Goblin Big Bosses on Spiders, a Night Goblin War Boss on a Armored Squig, the Arachnarok Queen, which does spawn spiders during the match. And that is it. So my general strategy here with the Orcs is I was going to use my Har-Ganath Executioners to just rip through the Orc lines. Because the regular Orcs tend not to have very much armor. Orc Biggins and Orc Boys, to be more specific, Black Orcs obviously have a whole lot of armor. And my goal here is that when I saw the Black Orcs, I knew, alright, one of Malekith's spells drops melee attack by 44. And using that spell is going to be key for fighting them. So he brings in his Squigs, and this is not at all what I expected him to do. I love the way Squigs bounce. And he's just coming in, he's going to charge straight into my lines. However, my Dark Shards get a whole lot of shots off, even if they don't kill a single one, and they actually go out of control. They do actually start killing some of my Har-Ganath Executioners. And I sent in my Cold One Dread Knights just to assist. And I can't believe 2 of my Cold One Dread Knights actually died. However, he is doing a counter charge, and I said that instead of having my Dread Knights charged, I will charge his Orc Biggins. And I do start dealing some damage there. Dark Riders are coming around. Dark Shards are just pelting with arrows, doing the job they always should be. However, here comes the rest of his army. And those Black Orcs did scare me. Because we share the same armor, except they're a whole lot more deadly. So I decided that with the Har-Ganath, I need to get my charge in. And this proves to be a good idea as I start cutting right through these Orc Boys. And the Har-Ganath Executioners and the Black Orcs do start engaging. Luckily I'm able to aid 2 of them with that Black Orc. Dark Shards are firing on some of these Orc Biggins. In come his HQs. Cold One Dread Knights yet again proving how worthless they are. Actually, they're not even Dread Knights, they're just Cold One Knights. Yet absolutely obliterated because they have like no melee attack. And now it's really just up to my Har-Ganath and my Dark Shards. However, my Dark Shards of course are being awesome. I do cast Word of Pain on him, dropping his melee attack actually to 0. However, in comes the Arachnarok Queen. However, I do have one trick up my sleeve. Doom Bolt. However, over here, the Har-Ganath Executioner is doing great against these Orc Biggins and these Orc Boys. Because the Arachnarok Queen can deal a whole lot of damage. And the fact that it will keep spawning these spiders. However, here comes Doom Bolt, and it does not move away, and this gets a straight hit on there. Over here, these Orc Biggins and these Squigs are just about going to get wrecked. Har-Ganath Executioners are doing fantastic. And I wish I built some of these in my campaign. These ones aren't doing as good, but they're also facing all of his HQs. And I believe they're also fighting some Black Orcs. Over here, I do just wrap up some of these spiders. Cold One Knights, I never even noticed them going in here. Do charge in again. In comes Malekith. He does pull one of his Orc Biggins back to fight my Dark Shards. Now, Dark Shards aren't the greatest, but they do have some melee stats. I move my Dark Shards up, and I'm using my Dark Riders of the Repeater Crossbows just to pelt some of these retreating units. Mostly I want to focus on the Black Orcs. At this point, and with the fact that I had Murderous Prowess, it's pretty much guaranteed that I'm going to win, although he does give him a leadership boost. At this point, it's just, I have too much. Now, I think this game definitely, I mean, just anytime you have a match where you have really, really offensive armies on either side, it's just going to take a lot less time, and he does end up quitting the game. Just because if you have such an offensive army, you're not going to be able to hold the line very long, and you're either going to be able to defeat the enemy very quickly, or they're going to defeat you very quickly. And obviously that was very evident with my Harganeth Executioners, and just how much damage they can deal. So, and I'm kind of sad I never got to kill the spider. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more, and like the video, and because it helps me out a whole lot. And leave a comment. I love reading them, and I always try and respond to them as much as I can. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!